Hey folks, welcome to Top 3 in Cybersecurity, a bite-sized view of 3 of the most important news stories in cybersecurity this week. Now let's jump in. Coming in at number 1 this week is a continuation of a trend of attacks in the healthcare sector. Ascension Healthcare is reporting that they have taken some systems offline while they investigate a cybersecurity event. Ascension is one of the biggest hospital organizations in the US, operating 140 hospitals and 40 senior care facilities across the US. And Ascension has taken several systems offline and advised business partners to sever connections with Ascension's network while remediation efforts are underway. The healthcare giant is advising that patient and clinical operations are impacted, and they're working through the investigation to restore those services. Now, the Department of Health and Human Services is warning hospitals and healthcare companies to be on high alert. Seems like a series of attacks, most notably with Change Healthcare being an example of this recently, is forcing companies to reassess how they're treating security. And really seems to be that threat actors are realizing the value they can extract with ransom, unfortunately, when you mess with people's healthcare. So be on the lookout for more of these coming. Coming in at number 2 this week is a report out of the Ministry of Defense in the United Kingdom advising of a cyber attack. The UK government confirms that a payroll system used by the Ministry of Defense was breached this week, resulting in the exposure of PII data for approximately 270,000 people. Now, this system was attacked, appeared to be an outsourced payroll system that's operated by a contractor, Shared Services Connected. It's unclear at this point what level of PII data has been exposed, but understanding that this was a targeted attack on a nation's military system, rumors are flying of a coordinated nation-state attack. Now, this type of attack from an outsourced supplier also, it highlights the importance of third-party vendor risk assessments and the appropriate level of due diligence on security practices, especially around identity security with the recent trend of these types of breaches. Now, coming in at number 3 this week is a report of a breach at Dell. On Thursday, Dell warned 49 million customers that their data may have been exposed after attackers breached a Dell portal containing customer information. Now, this breach potentially exposes customer data from as far back as 7 years and up to 49 million people. But luckily, the dataset does seem limited to name, mailing address, and Dell system information. So this lowers the risk of collateral damage from this breach, but just another instance where your data is being resold on the dark web and is going to find its way into data brokers for targeting. Okay, that's it for this week. I hope everyone enjoyed this bite-sized view of cybersecurity news, and I'll catch everyone next week.